LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey, the MLS Spotlight once again shines the brightest right here in the StubHub Center in Carson, California, as the Columbus Crew make the long cross-country trek to pay a visit to the five-time champion LA Galaxy. Hey, everybody, great to have you along tonight right here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles, and tonight begins the second half of the campaign as the Galaxy prepare to embark on their 18th match of the season, very, very much in need of a home victory and points in their race to make it back to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Conditions are hot, record-breaking heat in Southern California. 88 degrees at kickoff time, but you can't really say the same right now for the Galaxy. They've only been beaten once in their last 7 in Major League Soccer competition, but it's been a little bit of a bittersweet week for LA fans, dropping 4 points away to San Jose as well as DC United. Hey, it doesn't sound that bad, but they were up 2 goals in each of those 2 contests, so very much leaving points on the field, especially critical at this time of the year as we officially begin the hunt for postseason soccer in Southern California. Those 2 losses, of course, made all that much worse by the fact that it was against DC as well as San Jose, the bottom 2 teams in each of the respective conferences. A lot of problems being alleviated in the attack, but it's in defense where it continues to slip away for the Galaxy. And in fact, head coach Ziggy Smid said immediately following that 2-2 draw here at StubHub on Wednesday against DC, perhaps it just wasn't good enough. We need to get better, and we conceded too much possession against a team that really hasn't enjoyed a lot of it this season. Indeed, the Galaxy trying to pick up their fortunes here on their home ground, where they've only won once in their last 3 in front of their home stadium. We'll see if they can do it. Columbus coming in, a very good team, starting the day in the 4th position in the Eastern Conference and looking pretty tough right now. Hit a bit of a lull of sorts, but responded on Saturday with their first win after 5 winless in a big 2-1 triumph over Real Salt Lake. And they're looking to pick up the pieces here and make their own push as they have already embarked on the second half of their campaign, as this is their 20th match, in contrast to just the 18th for the Galaxy. All right, we're going to step aside, but keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, we'll take a closer look at the Galaxy, the problems and the good points, right after this. Stay with us.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
What could make your July even hotter? You in a brand new free Porsche 911 Carrera from San Manuel Casino. Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is giving away not 1, but 4 of these turbocharged beauties in the month of July. Simply use your Club Serrano card at any of the over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games, and you could be driving away in the hottest car on the road. San Manuel Casino makes July all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large 1-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
And welcome back to the StubHub Center as our pregame coverage continues to roll on here in Southern California. A searing hot couple of days here. Temperatures well over the 100 mark. And the LA Galaxy trying to replicate that in terms of performances as well as results. They meet up with their Eastern Conference nemesis for the first and only time this season, the Columbus Crew. And it's the 43rd time they've met. And you'd have to say it's been a bit of a bogey team. What that means is the Columbus Crew play very well against this Galaxy team, having won 17 of the previous 42 encounters. The Galaxy with 15 wins, the other, of course, 10, resulting in draws. Here at StubHub, well, the Galaxy have won half of the 22 prior encounters. The Columbus Crew walking out victors on 7 occasions, but here on their home ground, they can take heart as they have won the last 4 against Columbus. And in fact, the last time they met back in August of 2017, it was Columbus winning in Columbus 2-0. But here at StubHub 2 years ago, Baggio Husidits and Gio Dos Santos steering LA to a big 2-1 victory over Ola Kamar's former club. We'll see if they can replicate that feat this afternoon. Squad rotation very much up and front right now, coming to the spotlight for Ziggy Schmidt. It will be the 17th lineup change in 18 games for the Los Angeles Galaxy manager, and more rotation in defense. We'll talk about that as it wears on, but they're going to stick with the usual 3-5-1-2. The big news, Gio Dos Santos as well as Jonah Dos Santos are back after Mexico was eliminated from the World Cup in the round of 16 over in Russia on Monday. They are fresh, they are rested. Gio having only played 13 minutes, Jonah Dos Santos having only played 35 minutes in that loss to Brazil. So indeed, those two should be up and ready to go as they made their way back to the United States and Southern California as early as Tuesday afternoon. Still plenty more to come. When we return, we'll take a closer look at what's in store from the Columbus perspective. You're listening to Galaxy Radio right here on SiriusXM and LAGalaxy.com.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
10 minutes from kickoff at the StubHub Center, the third game in 8 days for the 5-time champion LA Galaxy as they lock horns with an Eastern Conference opponent for the second time in the space of 4 days. Tonight, it's visiting Columbus Crew, coming in with a very impressive record of 8 wins, 5 defeats, and 6 draws, hovering on 30 points, 4th place in the Eastern Conference. The Galaxy, though, can take heart. They are level with the Houston Dynamo on 22 points, but they find themselves 2 adrift of the playoff spot currently occupied by 6th place Vancouver. Good news, though, a victory can see them move up 2 spots and take sole possession if the other results go their way in a busy Saturday night in Major League Soccer. Time now to take a look at today's starting 11 presented by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra, quality beers since 1925. And we can confirm that the LA Galaxy once again will make a change to the lineup. It'll be the 17th time in 18 games that Ziggy Schmidt has altered his first 11. 3 changes, starting, of course, in midfield. Jonah Dos Santos and Gio Dos Santos both return from World Cup duty to take their spot in the center of the park. Hitting the bench, of course, will be Tomas Hilliard Arce and Bradford Jamieson the 4th. That will see a tweak as Dave Romney will be on the right side of a 3-back line alongside Michael Ciani and Jorgen Shelvek, just in front of David Bingham. Chris Pontius wide on the right with Jonah Dos Santos in the middle along with Perry Kitchen. Ashley Cole, coming from his central midfield role he played on Wednesday, will come out to his usual spot as a left wing back. Gio will tuck in as the number 10 playmaker. And up front it'll be Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Ola Kamara, who came off the bench on Wednesday night after missing out on the trip to San Jose with a calf strain. Roman Alessandrini, the notable absentee out of the starting 11, will begin on the bench. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been quite sensational as of late. The Super Swede has scored 7 goals in his last 5 games. 4 changes for Greg Berhalter. It's going to be a 4-2-3-1 setup. Zach Steffen comes in after missing the last 2 games. The goalkeeper, of course, having knee surgery a couple of weeks ago. Lala Sabubakar, the Ghanaian, and Josh Williams, the experienced American, at the heart of a back four with Awful playing at right fullback, and Hector Jimenez, the former Galaxy man, at left back. Ricardo Clark is recalled into midfield alongside captain Will Trapp. Pedro Santos wide on the right-hand side of that 3-prong midfield. Eduardo Soso, their new arrival from Venezuela, in that creative number 10 role, wearing the number 20. Now Luis Argudo will fill out that midfield on the left-hand side in support of the return of Giassi Zardes. Happy to have him back, but he has really picked up the pace since his move to Columbus. Part of that big trade with Ola Kamara, finding the back of the net 11 times, good enough to be tied for second best goal scorer in all of Major League Soccer, just one better than Zlatan Ibrahimovic, although he has played 6 more games. Still, he is on form and a force to be reckoned with, and you know that he would love nothing more than to bite the hand that used to feed him. We shall see. Certainly, he was on target in that 2-1 win from the penalty spot on Saturday night at the expense of Real Salt Lake, and was actually on target on Tuesday as Costa Rican side Deportivo Saprissa came calling to Central Ohio, walking out 2-0 losers on a goal from Zardes, as well as defender Josh Williams. Greg Berhalter, the former Galaxy man, A homecoming of sorts for him. May remember he won an MLS Cup with the Galaxy 7 years ago and touted as one of the up-and-coming young, bright prospects and tacticians. He's worked some minor miracles in Columbus and trying to continue the form that saw them finish 5th in the Eastern Conference and losing in the Eastern Conference final way back in October of last year before Toronto FC went on to win it all in MLS. We shall see what's in store. It's going to be a good one tonight. Ziggy Schmid feeling a slight bit of pressure right now despite having just one defeat in his last 7. Home problems have continued to plague his team. Only 4 wins, 4 defeats, and 1 draw in their 9 previous matches here at StubHub. Quite simply, it has to be better if the Galaxy are going to be serious contenders come playoff time. And Smid himself trying to improve upon a record of just 8 wins, 15 defeats, as well as 8 draws in his 31 games in charge. Coming up later this month on July 27th, he celebrates a year in charge. So they want to pick things up here as the pressure slightly begins to mount. As he gets his guys back, it will be a big, big positive. Still some notable absentees, but we can talk about that a little bit later. Chiefly amongst them, Sebastian Lletget. It's a massive night, too, here for the Columbus Crew. Their first win in 6 games. Previously had lost twice and drawn 3 of their 5 previous encounters before the win last Saturday. And away from home, they've taken 9 points from 21 possible in their 7 games on their travels, but looking for their first win after losses to LAFC, as well as a goalless draw at the end of May before the World Cup break away to Sporting Kansas City. It's an attack that's not known for scoring goals. Columbus, 24 times they found the back of the net. Only 6 others have scored fewer goals. It's in defense where they get their bread and butter. Only 4 others have conceded on fewer occasions than the 22 times that Columbus have allowed strikes. So we'll see. They've come in and said, hey, the StubHub Center has a big field. Greg Berhalter says we want to use it to our advantage, but he does give the Galaxy a lot of credit. They're a little bit of an unpredictable right now. He says we know how dangerous they can be going forward, but we do feel that we can exploit some deficiencies at the back. And that is the question. Ziggy Schmid rotating his side once again and sticking with that 3-5-1-2, but most notably seeing Jonah Dos Santos along with his big brother Gio, the big recalls tonight. And as the pressure begins to mount on Gio Dos Santos, perhaps he has not contributed enough. He could do himself a world of good and perhaps get off the schneid. Jonas Santos' hard workman-like efforts have gone very much appreciated by the club and supporters as they look to really put it together. Remember, this is a Galaxy team that has added 13 new faces to the team that finished in last place in the Western Conference last season. All right, we're going to take a quick break here on Galaxy Radio, but stay tuned. When we return, we'll confirm the starting lineups, and we'll kick it off. The party's just getting started, folks. It's LA and the Columbus Crew, and it's only right here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
What could make your July even hotter? You in a brand new free Porsche 911 Carrera from San Manuel Casino. Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is giving away not one, but 4 of these turbocharged beauties in the month of July. Simply use your Club Serrano card at any of the over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games, and you could be driving away in the hottest car on the road. San Manuel Casino makes July all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
And welcome back to the StubHub Center, where the smoke is beginning to clear in what has been a white-hot weekend in Southern California. Temperatures well above the century mark. Kickoff time here in Carson. Temperatures hovering around 87 degrees as it got very close to about 93 here this afternoon. So tolerable conditions, much better than we saw earlier. But the Galaxy trying to heat back up again after going into the World Cup break. Just out of the playoff positions, they find themselves distanced by the space of 2 points, 3 of which could see them overtake Vancouver, currently occupying that 6th and final playoff spot. So points of the essence, results are of the essence. You'd have to say perhaps results more important than performances at this point. And the Galaxy happy to welcome back the Dos Santos brothers from World Cup duty. However, still unavailable, Bradford Jamieson injuring his hip on Wednesday against DC. He had to come off as a first-half sub. Emma Boateng misses another game with his hamstring problem. Sebastian Lletget and Rolf Felcher continue to miss out as well. Good news, however, Servando Carrasco, he is back to training with the side. However, Carrasco does not find himself in the 18 this afternoon. Columbus will head to the western goal at the StubHub Center. It is 8th in the West, hosting 4th in the East. Points of the essence, and the playoff begins right here, right now, in the push for postseason soccer here in MLS amidst the busy summer of soccer. The World Cup all set up for the semifinals after a busy day over in Russia, and the likes of Croatia progressing along with England. We'll see if things will transpire in their favor. A big day as the Galaxy and Zlatan Ibrahimovic hoping their attack continue to carry the load as it has throughout large chunks of this season. 8 goals in 3 games as Columbus kick us off in their yellow strip. And it'll go back to the captain, Will Trapp, who will immediately go long. And it's the first touch for the former Galaxy man, Jassi Zardes. The kid from Hawthorne back on his old stomping grounds where he spent so many seasons with LA, scoring 34 times in 5 years. And he's right on it right now, going straight at his old teammate, Dave Romney, as well as the newly acquired Jorgen Skjelvik. It's a positive start here for Columbus as they've earned themselves a corner kick. Jassi officially the 6th best MLS scorer in LA Galaxy history with 34 goals in his 5 years as a senior team player. So this may set up nicely for Columbus. first early corner. They've scored 3 times from these situations so far this year. Will Trapp plays it in, overhitting Zardes on that far post. And an opportunity wasted for the visitors from Ohio, who come in with a traveling record of just 2 wins on their travels, along with 3 defeats and 3 draws. Their wins coming at the expense of New England and Toronto FC. So we'll see what they can put together here on a jaunt to the East Coast. As it comes forward for Harrison, awful good movement out of the back this time, and it's fired well high. Luis Argudo, the kid from Queens, getting forward from his left midfield position, making just a lung-bursting run to the heart of that Galaxy penalty area, but no harm and nothing too negative for David Bingham. Bingham, of course, getting his start. He's started 18 consecutive games since his move from San Jose, and only Montreal's Evan Bush has managed to tally more saves and faced more shots, with 63 saves on 91 shots faced. He's been a busy, busy man, despite only having to make 1 save on Wednesday night against DC. Won by Siani. Possession short-lived. Will Trapp now sends it out wide on the left-hand side, and here come the Crew. They've had a bright start here in the first 2 minutes, trying to get some width, and a lot of that is predicated on Argudo, who shows good movement down this left-hand side, closed down by Kitchen. They'll touch it back now for Eduardo Sosa, the Venezuelan. And Harrison Awful coming forward from his right-back position. This one turned and fired in by Pedro Santos, the Portuguese, but a comfortable save in the end for Bingham. Just inside the penalty area, on the right-hand side of that Columbus attack. Nothing really of consequence for Bingham to deal with. Bingham with the 5 clean sheets this year. Would love to get it going here, especially amidst a time when the spotlight is shown negatively on this Galaxy defense, squandering 2-goal leads twice this past week against the 2 worst teams in the league. And the foul against Zlatan Ibrahimovic at the other end on the edge of the Columbus penalty area. So Will Trapp will stand over the free kick. The 25-year-old American with 6 caps for the U.S. men's national team. He likes to sit part of that midfield too, alongside the experienced Ricardo Clark, the former U.S. men's national team midfielder. It's one back as Jonah Dos Santos' first touch goes astray, but he gets it back. Here comes his big brother, Gio Dos Santos, plays it over to the far side. Chris Pontius, who's been red hot as of late, chips it up. Gio knocks it on. Zebra! Flag is up. Goal will be disallowed. Offside against the Los Angeles Galaxy. It was just a picture-perfect move. The scoop from Pontius, the flick off the head from Gio Dos Santos, and Ibrahimovic, who just smashed it home right past Zach Steffen, looks over with disdain at the referee's assistant on that far side, Eduardo Mariscal. It was great movement from Ibrahimovic, who was offside on the initial ball played, along with, or rather, Giovanni Dos Santos offside, just by a smidge. It would have been the 11th goal of the season for the big Swede, who I'm sure was really disappointed to see his side go crashing out. His former national team losing out to England today in the World Cup quarterfinals over in Russia, 2-0. It was a valiant run from the team that just needed the playoffs to qualify, eliminating the likes of Italy. So a job well done to them, and Ibra perhaps trying to take some inspiration from his comrades. He hasn't needed it, however. As I mentioned, 7 goals in 5 appearances. He's really played himself into full match fitness. 3 goals in his last 5 games, and Kitchen wins it back, sends it forward for Ola Kamara. And the big question with Ibrahimovic, can he form that consistent understanding with the Norwegian Ola Kamara, who's back into the starting fray for the first time in a month? Meanwhile, Pedro Santos going to work on Ashley Cole inside the Galaxy half. A little bit of an elbow from the Portuguese on the Englishman. So a throw in for the Galaxy, and Ashley Cole once again wearing the captain's armband. You know he's loving it. The big sign and the big songs. Football's coming home for the English. They find themselves in the World Cup semifinals for the first time since Italy in 1990. So close for them. Actually, with 107 caps for the English national team. Ricardo Clark, the former Houston Dynamo man, gets it back. Jurgen Shelvek flicks it forward for Ibrahimovic. You can't put it into the path of Ola Kamara. Easy for Josh Williams, who will send it back to his keeper, Zach Steffen. been a precarious situation, Stefan. First appearance in 3 games. I mentioned that knee surgery he had a couple weeks ago. He's a real promising prospect, the former University of Maryland Terrapin. Good movement from Sosa, elbowed that time from Jorgen Skjelvik. And it will be a free kick about 15 yards inside the Galaxy half. I have to say, the brighter the beginning here for the visitors. They are no slouch, Columbus. 30 points from their first 19 games. Love to pull the wool over the Galaxy's eyes for the first time here at StubHub since 2007. It's been 11 years since they won. This one's sent in a little too heavy, easy enough as it drifts over the end line. You know, the Galaxy, many people saying, hey, this is a lot better team than it was in 2017, but in terms of numbers, it doesn't tell the story. Through 17 games, 22 points, 6 wins, 7 defeats, and 4 draws. The exact same mark that we saw last year at this time, just days before Kurt Onalfo was sacked in preference to Ziggy Schmid. 27 goals scored and 28 conceded for the Galaxy this year, in contrast to just 26 scored last year, while 26 allowed. So 1 more goal scored this year and 2 more goals allowed. That's been the only difference in terms of the numbers. They played much better soccer, and it's been vastly more entertaining. Zardes now links up nicely with Sosa, just past the central circle. Good defending from Jorgen Skjelvik to win it back on the Galaxy's behalf. Wide into Columbus territory for former DC United man Chris Pontius, who had an absolute beauty in the first half against his old club. Long diagonal ball cut out by Columbus's Harrison Uffel, the big Ghanaian right fullback. Links up well with Pedro Santos. It will be a throw for the Crew just at midfield in front of Ziggy Schmid. Defense trying to kick into gear. Only looking for their first clean sheet since the last game before the World Cup break, when they took care of Real Salt Lake on June 9th by a score of 3-0. Here's Ricardo Clark, part of that midfield too, sits in front of that back 4. Williams with a risky ball. This is high pressure from the Galaxy. Gio Dos Santos looks like he's up for it tonight. Back to goalkeeper Zach Steffen, who sent it wide on the diagonal to the left-hand side. Good flick on, this time from Argudo, who knocks it forward but comes out of play in a Galaxy throw. Defensive performances have left a lot to be lacking. Chris Pontius saying perhaps we need to have some convenient amnesia. We need to forget this, put this behind us, and venture forward. Going forward, it hasn't been a problem. We mentioned the goal-scoring exploits. Galaxy with those 27 goals, 8 of which have come in their last 3 games, and here on their home ground, 16 of those goals scored at StubHub. It's in the back, though, where they've allowed just too many. Harrison Uffel brings it up now for Columbus, strides past the midfield line, and here come the Columbus Crew. Good link play now. Sosa turns, fires, and diving David Bingham can't get to it. Just wide of the mark, but it will be a goal kick for the Galaxy. Best move of the evening for both teams so far. And Sosa, who's pretty much the hot hand right now, scored his first MLS goal on Saturday night and his first ever start for Columbus in that 2-1 triumph over Real Salt Lake. It was great link play from Uffel, and you can see how quickly they get out on the counterattack. They're very dangerous. Electric pace from the side from Ohio. Uffel now gets it right back, and here comes a 31-year-old. Santos on the diagonal has the hard-running Argudo, but he's offside. It was a good intervention that time from David Bingham, but the flag had gone up. They want the offside call. The referee waves it off. Joseph Dickerson not at all interested, as the near side linesman Jonathan Johnson had his flag up on Argudo. Meanwhile, Sosa plays on. Columbus back in possession wide on this right-hand side. Here's Pedro Santos. Links up with Uffel, who makes the run through. Good defending from Skjelvik as he tracks the runner. Corner number 2 now for the Columbus Crew. Interesting play moments ago as Argudo was well offside. Referee plays it as Bingham came all the way to the edge of his area to clear. So we'll see what's in store. So corner number 2 now for the Crew. They'll bring forward their tall timber. Williams up as well. as Abubakar. Williams gets ahead to it. Abubakar, his header high, just over the bar. Abubakar, one of those 4 changes for the Crew that managed to defeat Real Salt Lake. Williams and Abubakar coming in for Gaston Sauro and Jonathan Mensah in the center of that defense. And it'll be interesting to see how they fare. Well, fans, LA Galaxy season ticket membership deposits for the 2019 campaign are now available. Fans who place a $50 deposit can ensure access to prime seating locations at the best rates. Place your deposit today and receive a complimentary scarf. Visit lagalaxy.com/since96 for more information. Goalless after 11.5 minutes. The best chance moments ago from Eduardo Sosa of the Columbus Crew. Still no goals between these two. As I mentioned, the Galaxy 6 unbeaten at home against the Crew, going all the way back to 2007. They were beaten 3-2 way back in the day. Sardis trying to make some inroads down this left-hand side. Well defended by Michael Ciani, who's had his struggles as of late. He's in the center of that 3-back setup along with Romney and Shelbeck. It was Hilliard Arce who got to start on the right-hand side of that 3-back setup on Wednesday night, but he starts on the bench. Romney comes back from playing a left wing-back role against DC. He's been the utility man all season long for Ziggy Schmidt and actually had the assist on the first goal of the evening for Zlatan Ibrahimovic on a lovely cross for the Swede, who volleyed it home. It was a bright beginning for the Galaxy, who found themselves up 1-0 after 5 minutes. But a better start here from Columbus. Ricardo Clark plays it down the left-hand side, and bustling is Argudo once again to switch the point of attack for Harrison Offel, who's really managed to get himself involved. Sosa now. Twisting and turning is Offel. He's got the support of Pedro Santos. Good pressure from Jonah dos Santos. 10 behind it for the Galaxy. Zlatan Ibrahimovic up there on his own at midfield. This is Clark, just inside the Galaxy half, near side. Santos trying to work it. Good passing, crisp from Columbus. Sosa on the burst, right through the Galaxy midfield, lays it off wide on the right-hand side for Pedro Santos. Good-looking cross, trying to pick out Sardis, and just sandwiching himself between Ciani and Romney as it's cleared away temporarily. Argudo takes a speculative opportunity, which is blocked, and it bounces safely into the gloves of David Bingham. They've looked good on the build-up right now. They are a dangerous team. They like to go direct. That suits the style of Giancy Zardes, who had such a difficult 2017 and his final year with the Galaxy. You remember Zardes only finding the back of the net on 2 occasions through 24 appearances, and actually reverted to a right-back role under Ziggy Schmidt late on in the campaign. Galaxy in possession. Michael Ciani, the Frenchman, to the Norwegian Sjelbeck, who has been ever-present. The only Galaxy player to play every minute as an outfield player this year. Trying to pick out his countryman, Ola Kamara. Hoffel, no problem. Hasn't been much penetration for this Galaxy team, and not much possession either. Here's Hoffel trying to walk the tightrope, plays it down the line on the right-hand side, and Santos is tripped by Jörgen Sjelbeck, and it will be a free kick once again for the Crew. Galaxy need to find an answer and find it fast, as they're being played off the park right now. Not too many serious chances for Columbus, but definitely the visitors with the better of the play. Greg Berhalter, the 44-year-old manager who had that 15-year distinguished career in the Netherlands, England, and Germany before joining up with the Galaxy in 2009 and making 52 appearances. And 2 appearances in the MLS Cup final, last of which resulted in lifting the trophy 7 years ago. Pedro Santos drives it in. They'll have to retake this free kick. Joseph Dickerson spotting something he didn't like with the Galaxy wall. It's just past the LA bench. Sosa now. About 2 yards from the touchline, and Ibrahimovic gets right in front of it. He did well. He's been absolutely sensational, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Those saying that his best days are behind him, all you have to do is look at the score sheets. 10 goals in 13 appearances. In terms of goals per game, no player better in MLS. Last off of Ricardo Clark, feeling the pressure from Perry Kitchen. Be interesting to see how Kitchen rediscovers his partnership with Jonah Dos Santos. It'll be Kitchen playing that destroyer number 6 role, a little more withdrawn. It'll be up to Jonah to link that midfield to the attack, something they haven't done tonight. Ashley Cole loses it on the free kick, or rather the throw-in, and it will be a free kick for the Galaxy. Crowd wanting an early goal, and why not? Galaxy have yet to lose when they strike first. That's happened 8 times. 5 wins and 3 draws when they draw first blood. Here's Kitchen in possession for Schielbeck. Jonah Dos Santos drops into his own half, drops it for Ciani. He continues to be the preferred center back partner alongside Jorgen Schielbeck. Ciani, despite his woes, making his 13th appearance, his 12th start of the campaign. Long ball forward for Ibrahimovic, puts it on that right foot. Good running from Pontius, knocks it forward, just behind Camara. It may turn. Gio turns and fires from 8 yards away. It's set up so nicely for the Mexican via the flick from Ola Camara. They put together some great slick movements. And Gio just wrapped his left foot around it with his back to goal. A quick turn, a snapshot. And this falls wide. 13 minutes played for El Tri, coming in the second group stage game back on June 23rd against South Korea. It's great movement, and they've had some good moves forward here, the second of which, but by far and away, the lion's share of possession going to Columbus. 2 great chances early on for LA. So 18 minutes in, things can be becoming a little bit more interesting. Not breakneck pace, as Columbus preferring the methodical possession approach. Galaxy had good spells in the first half against DC, but sat back after getting that 2-goal lead. Meanwhile, into the penalty box for Columbus's Yassi Zardes, drops that shoulder, pulls it across, and Schielbeck cut out that low cross intended for Pedro Santos very well. We've seen that a million times. He still has that change of pace, Yassi Zardes. One of the nicest guys you're going to find off the field. Such a likable character. His crowd favorite in his 5 seasons after coming on board his collegiate days at Cal State Bakersfield. Here's Zardes. Does that patented blonde mohawk. It's dribbling. It's good work this time, but quick feet doesn't result in the goal for Argudo. Found some penetration just inside the area. Quick feet from Sosa sets it up nicely. Found a gap, and just haven't had their shooting boots on tonight, Columbus, but they put together some moves. And even Stevens, in terms of chances going forward. With these two, we know they can put together some fine movement, some crisp passing. Despite not having the most amount of goals scored, just 24 for the Columbus Crew, 27 for the Galaxy. So man down on this far side as Giovanni Dos Santos is grasping his head. Just collided in midair with Hector Jimenez, the former Galaxy man. Gio clutching the back of his head. This is not good news. He's missed the last 5 games. Hasn't played a lot this year for the Galaxy. Just 6 appearances and 4 starts. Little Trap just reaching out, but it was a collision in the back, and did Trap slap the back of his head? If that is indeed the case and it's intentional, then it's a red card. No such caution dealt. Did look to be accidental in all honesty, so Gio will have to come off temporarily. The Galaxy will go down to 10 men. Standing over it is his younger brother, Jonah, as Ziggy Schmid looks on with disdain. He hasn't been exactly a picture of happiness on the LA sideline. Here's Jonah Dos Santos, who sends a bullet straight into the heart for Chris Pontius, who couldn't bring it down. Argudo, who's covered so much ground tonight. The liveliest player of the 22 out there. So throw in now for Columbus, just in front of their own bench. There's a good shape about this Columbus team. They look very well disciplined and organized. So Gio comes back in and restores parity, making it 11v11. Remember the Galaxy going with that 3-back setup once again. 2-4-1-2 with Romney, Siani, and Shilvik at the back, and Pontius performing well as a wingback, along with Ashley Cole. Good 1-2 with Ashley as he strides into Columbus territory. The touch for Gio. He's onside now, and he's found some space down the left. Good-looking cross, and it's headed clear by Lalas Abubakar, the center of that Columbus defense. It drops now for Sosa. It looks to ignite the counterattack, and it's a grab from behind, and it will be the first booking of the evening for Jorgen Skjelvik. No question about it. Skjelvik just trying to stop the counterattack for the pacey Venezuelan. So Skjelvik will be booked. Skjelvik gets his second yellow card of the campaign. It's that time of year where yellow cards start to become a factor. Perry Kitchen has 5 yellow cards, had 1 pulled back due to the good behavior clause. So got 1 last time out, so 1 more, and he will miss the trip to New England next Saturday, if booked tonight. Something to keep an eye on. Meanwhile, Columbus back in possession. Sosa, wide on the left-hand side, marked closely by Santos. He did really well, Sosa, to round Dos Santos. Argudo, central now, wide on the right-hand side. Harrison Awful. He's an attack-minded fullback, isn't he? Closed down by Ashley Cole. Good defending from the Englishman. Ricardo Clark, the 35-year-old, links up with Eduardo Sosa. Kitchen trying to dig it out just on the edge of his own box, and LA win it back. Play it up to midfield for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, sending Gio Dos Santos on his way. It's a 2v2. Ibrahimovic joining in now. Wide on the right-hand side, and Ibrahimovic just brings down Abubakar. Abubakar hits the deck, and he is hot. Not happy with Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic just a shoulder nudge behind the Ghanaian. Clearly a foul. Trying to free up some space, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic having some words with referee Joseph Dickerson. But Lalas Abubakar did not take lightly. He hit the deck and immediately up, trying to get into Zlatan Ibrahimovic's face, but he was restrained by his teammates. This one's heating up. Saw some questionable officiating and some calls on Wednesday night. Just the 1 booking from Jorgen Skjelvik. So Columbus take over possession. Argudo past the center circle into the Galaxy half. Sosa now. Siani stepped out. Pedro Santos just in front of the D. He fires with that one well off target. The Portuguese just wrapping his left foot around that one, but to no avail. A versatile character is Santos. And, oh, we've got a moment. Galaxy fans, save time and skip the lines of the new LA Galaxy app. With the Galaxy app, fans can purchase concessions and merchandise directly from their seat. Download the Galaxy app on the iTunes and at Google Play stores today. 0-0 midway through the first half. Happy to have you along on Galaxy Radio. Galaxy and Columbus doing some big business in the offseason. Ola Kamara making his way over from Columbus to LA in the offseason in exchange with Jassi Zardes, who made his way to Columbus. It's worked out well for both. It's always going to be tough for Zardes to flourish in LA. Sometimes just a change of scenery is what a player needs. Tough for him to break into that center forward spot, especially with the acquisition of Ibrahimovic. Meanwhile, Columbus have won it back. Here they come against the run. Twisting and turning is Harrison Awful on the edge of the Galaxy box. He'll wait to support. Sosa fires straight into Jonah Dos Santos. Good block from the Mexican. Kept in by Kamara, who did brilliantly, but it falls to Awful. It has support from Ricardo Clark. Here comes the former Houston Dynamo man. It's Ricardo Clark. This time it's blocked by Ashley Cole and out. and it will be corner number 3 for the Columbus Crew. You may remember it was a little contentious the last time these two met in Columbus last August. It was a 2-0 win for the Crew. Ashley Cole sent off in the first half. Played most of that game down to 10 men, and some interesting decisions from the VAR point of view, which did not favor the Galaxy and had a couple of goals disallowed, giving the Crew their 17th win in their 42nd encounter against their Western Conference nemesis. So they'll take their first corner from the opposite side. They sit up nicely on the left footer. No one marking the near post for the Galaxy or the far. Sardis lines up, Abubakar's come forward. Looks to be an outswinger, but referee Joseph Dickerson will want a word with Ricardo Clark. Just spotting the pushing and shoving with Jorgen Sjælbeck. So Pedro Santos will stand over the corner, the Portuguese, trying to find the supply line. Bends one over, but it goes out of play. Flag is up. The near side linesman, so a goal kick as it crossed over the byline. Galaxy, we mentioned the home form with just 4 wins and 4 defeats and 1 draw in their 9 games here on their home ground. Those wins coming at the expense of Real Salt Lake, San Jose, as well as LAFC and the Portland Timbers. So the goal kick from Bingham. Sjælbeck, good flick forward now from Gio dos Santos, trying to find his way to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Wide to the right-hand side for the Galaxy's Chris Pontius, who's met head-on by Hector Jimenez. He's born and raised in nearby Bell Gardens. Recently recalled into the first-team setup for head coach Craig Bullhalter, making his first appearance in 7 games on Saturday. Back-to-back starts for the former Galaxy man. Here come LA. Upended on the charge is Gio dos Santos by the experienced Ricardo Clark. Won a couple of titles with Houston in 06 and 07. Pedro Santos now. They're bossing possession. Trying to pass the Galaxy off the park now, and the flag is up on Gyasi Sardis. He likes to play on that last line, and why not? When you've got the afterburners that Gyasi has, it really suits his strengths well. He looks like a player reborn, confidence oozing out of the Hawthorne native. Really found it tough sledding last year, as did everybody in this Galaxy team. Sardis making perhaps a case to be included in the U.S. men's national team setup, which is currently being spearheaded by the former Galaxy assistant head coach Dave Sarakin. What a season for Sardis, 11 goals, 2 of which from the penalty spot. Long free kick from Bingham, trying to pick out Pontius inside the Columbus penalty area. And Perry Kitchen tracks it down in a battle of the number 2s, and it will be a throw, though, for Columbus, much to the chagrin of Pontius and these Galaxy fans. They didn't like that call. Looked to be at last off of Ricardo Clark, but LA get it back inside their own half, throwing for Dave Romney on the far right-hand side. See if they can muster up. Difficult stretch coming up. We mentioned, of course, the trip to New England next weekend, and then a week later, another away trip to Philadelphia before a July 26th LA El Tráfico derby match for the first time ever at LAFC, before rounding out the month at home to Orlando City here at StubHub. So technically 3 games away, though one will be just a matter of 12 miles. Up and over the top for Sardis. Once again, the flag is up, offside against the former Galaxy striker. Dominic Kinney here, the Galaxy number 2 and assistant coach, having some words with the referee's assistant, linesman Jonathan Johnson. So midpoint of the Galaxy half, it will be a free kick for the keeper David Bingham. sends it right up route run, trying to pick up Ibrahimovic. Great header on. Gio dos Santos fires one in. Great block from Abubakar. Sits up for Chris Pontius, who squares it for Jonah dos Santos. Arriving on the right is Romney. His cross trying to pick out Ibrahimovic, but it sails over everybody and out of play. Brilliant header across from Ibrahimovic on the knockdown. And it was a real powerful hit from Giovanni dos Santos, but Abubakar perfectly positioned. Their number 5 draft pick in the first round, 2017, out of Dayton. Abubakar comes on Carson tonight for Jonathan Mensah. Ian Williams will partner instead of Mensah and Sauro. Greg Berhalter, center back himself. He likes his big, strong players. That's what he's got. Trying to cast his team in his own image, perhaps. Galaxy get it back. Schielbeck in possession. Back to David Bingham. 32nd minute at the StubHub Center. Galaxy looking for their first win after the World Cup break, following 2 consecutive draws. It's DC United and the San Jose Earthquakes, the 2 bottom teams in MLS. Harrison Awful closed down by Gio dos Santos. Williams picks out Sosa all the way forward. Now is Jurgen Schielbeck trying to make life difficult for the Venezuelan, who held it up, and the referee's whistle stops this. Free kick for the Crew. The appeals from Greg Berhalter perhaps being met by the whistle of the referee, Joseph Dickerson. So the free kick once again. You remember Columbus losing out in the 2015 MLS Cup final to the Portland Timbers on their home ground. That was a real sucker punch for them. Heavily favored in that matchup, but couldn't quite cut it. Meanwhile, Pedro Santos back in possession. And a couple of step-overs like his countryman, Cristiano Ronaldo. Santos in behind. Great-looking cross. It was there on a silver platter for Gyasi Sardis. Some tight marking, and perhaps the defense did just enough to hinder the league's second top goal scorer. But what a ball in from Pedro Santos. Dropped that shoulder down the right-hand side and sent a bullet in for Sardis. On the other side, deep into the Galaxy third, throw in for Columbus. Sardis trying to turn on his old teammate Romney, who got the better of him this time. Columbus win possession back. Down the left, Argudo, but he coughs it up. Pontius over the top. Tried to scoop it over. Guys, they have to be careful here. They've had some lackadaisical moments, and distribution out of the back has really been one of their Achilles' heels. And a lack of connection between the lines. They get it back now. Schielbeck take it over. 4-2-3-1 setup. Sosa pushing high just underneath Sardis to start, but it looks to be a 4-4-2 right now for Columbus. Left-hand side for Schielbeck. Anchors the space here. He plays on the left-hand side of that 3-back setup. Lays it forward for his countryman, Camara. Header pops out. Pontius arrives, beaten to it by Abubakar. And Argudo drops into his own half to do the dirty work, and a throw-in now for Columbus. Columbus get it back. It's a foul on Perry Kitchen, so a free kick for the Galaxy. While we've got a moment, Galaxy fans are in the final stretch of the 2018 campaign. Be there to witness the exciting moments with the Galaxy stretch run plan, starting at just $87. The home stretch plan includes a ticket to the highly anticipated clash against LAFC on August 24th, plus 2 additional matches of your choice. Be sure to purchase August 13th as the deadline to receive tickets to the Galaxy against Colorado Rapids match on August 14th. Buy your stretch plan today at lagalaxy.com/stretchrun. Free kick, the Galaxy about 40 yards away. Gio dos Santos sends a soft one up right into the penalty area, off the head of Ibrahimovic. It may drop. Camara stabs one, but fires wide of Stefan's goal. Another quick snapshot, this time from Ola Kamara. Galaxy really utilizing the height of Zlatan Ibrahimovic to good effect. He wins another ball and a knockdown. The second balls can be very effective. In fact, David Romney's saying that's when we are at our best, when we play direct. We've got big guys to win those balls like Ibrahimovic and Pontius. Can make a living on those second balls. But it's possession, which has been the staple of this Columbus game right now. Sosa for Argudos come in centrally. Columbus trying to apply their way forward. Galaxy pushing a little higher line right now as Jonah Dos Santos lays it wide left. Here's Ashley Cole just in front of his manager, Ziggy Schmid. What a performer Ashley Cole has been. Didn't expect him to renew his contract. One of the best players of the season last year, and Ashley Cole repeating that feat this time around. Played in a variety of positions in central midfield. Back to his usual spot on the left-hand side. This time as a wingback in defense, however. He sees Pedro Santos win it, and he's bundled over by Kamara. Quick free kick taken. Drop back for Trapp. Santos now defers to Ricardo Clark, and the bustling Ricardo Clark. Muscular stuff here from the former Houston Dynamo man. Clark trying to work his way past Sjælvek. That's not going to happen. Sjælvek so perfectly positioned at ball-playing center half. He's noted for his distribution. And a breakaway chance foiled by the Columbus defense and Josh Williams tugging on the shirt of Giovanni Dos Santos. Looked to be a breakaway opportunity for the Galaxy, but called back by the referee despite the protests from Williams. Ironically enough, in that 2-0 win for Columbus last year was Ola Kamara. Hurting the Galaxy's new club. That strike just around this time of the game on the 45th minute. Only 3 other players scoring more goals than Ola Kamara in the last 2 seasons. 34 strikes in his last 2 years in Central Ohio. Here's Romney, though, trying to send it forward. Just mishits it for Gio. Wide on the near side for Santos. Got a lot of green in front of him. Closed down well. Nicely won back by Ashley Cole. Giovanni Dos Santos pops up here on the left-hand side. Early ball played across. Kamara gets ahead to it. Was it a handball? Abubakar. The referee had a clean look at it. And play continues on. And a chance for the Crew on the counter-attack. Trapp heads into the Galaxy half. Pedro Santos. They've had some joy down the right with the Portuguese. Plays it center. The Galaxy defense very deep. Argudo for Sosa. Trying to chip it through. It's not going to happen this time as Pontius gives it a ride. Jonah knocks it forward for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And now the Galaxy trying to go quickly the other way. Long diagonal for Giovanni Dos Santos. Well weighted from the Swede. Gio on the edge of the box crosses it right back into the danger area before it's repelled by Will Trapp. He plays that deep lying role in midfield, does Trapp. There's the number 6, a true number 6. So Pedro Santos now. As we head on to the 40th minute, 5 minutes to go until halftime here. Still no goals between these two. A cagey affair, you could say. Sosa, right inside for Pedro Santos. Trapp, wearing the armband tonight. Referee letting him play. As Ricardo Clark finds his way back to Pedro Santos. High line now. The pressure as Sjælvek steps out of that back 3. Good coverage by Ashley Cole and Siani. Just squeezing the field on Columbus. Trying to make it just a little bit more awkward. So David Bingham will start this one back up as the Galaxy look to build something out of the back. Giovanni Dos Santos' little brother, Jonah, for Siani. High line once again from Columbus, nearly at midfield as it's back in halfway into the Galaxy half. For Siani, Jonah Dos Santos trying to bring it up. Met by some high pressure. Switches it out to the right-hand side. This is David Romney. tight confines right now as Gio switches it to the left. Shelvek. Good ball from Shelvek. First touch was there from Kamara, but he couldn't link with Ibrahimovic. Dave Romney sticks ahead in and does well to win it back for Los Angeles, but it's too heavy for Chris Pontius. Well, we've got a moment. Hey, Galaxy fans, pack your bags and join the Galaxy on the road with the Alaska Airlines road trip package. The first fans to purchase their discounted flight to Seattle will receive a Galaxy neck pillow and a travel bag while supplies last. To purchase your flight or learn more about discounted away travel, visit galaxy.com/flyalaska. That's lagalaxy.com/flyalaska. Ibrahimovic now with a lot of yellow in front of him. Supported by Jonah. Clever ball. Sweet feet from Ibra. Cole now for an onside. Jonah Dos Santos. Is there a ray of light? Cole in front. There it is. The breakthrough. Beautifully squared. It's Ola Kamara. Brilliantly worked. The cross from Ashley Cole. The near post run. First time finish for the former Columbus crewman who bites the hand that used to feed him. It's LA 1. Columbus 0. Superbly constructed. It started with the brilliant layout from Ibrahimovic, and Jonah Dos Santos laying it into the path for Ashley Cole with a simple ball across. Lights out, baby! Ola Kamara is not going to miss, and the Norwegian assassin puts the Galaxy up. Slick, slight, and concise football. Superbly done. The Galaxy at their best. Goal number 7 for Ola Kamara. And you know he's going to celebrate against his former mates. No offense. Meanwhile, we're right back the other way. Good response here from Columbus. Oh my goodness. And the Galaxy. Oh my. It's disallowed. Or is it? Right back into the path, and it's an own goal from David Romney. Seconds, not even a minute elapsed, and the Galaxy concede the equalizer. It was just a brilliant run from Jassi Sardes, and the Galaxy once again fall asleep at the wheel, needlessly conceding and extremely careless. Pedro Santos for a streaking Jassi Sardes, who gets to the byline. Did it go over the byline is the question. Sardes, no doubt, beats Perry Kitchen for pace. The ball, all of it has to be over the byline. That is very close, and it's just tapped in. So David Romney with the own goal. And a flurry of chances here. And a protest this time from Ashley Cole, who's pleading with Joseph Dickerson his claim that it did go over the end line. One wonders if that should be reviewed by VAR, and that's what he's appealing. Is it going to be checked? No. We'll get a closer look at it on our replay. And that looked to be the entirety of the ball over the byline. If that goes to VAR, it looks to be clear and obvious enough for it to be overruled, but it doesn't. It is overruled. Goal doesn't count. 1-0 to the Galaxy. Right back at it. Jonah bends it in. So a check, and VAR does its job. The Galaxy with the wind in their sails. It was nearly catastrophic. So 1-0, final minute plus added on time. And it's all gotten a little bit frenetic. And the correct call made. We can see it from our vantage point on the replay. It didn't cross over the byline, the ball entirely. 2 minutes, meanwhile, will be tacked on at the end of the first half. Hey, it's all happening here at StubHub. David Romney can breathe a huge sigh of relief. So Pedro Santos just belts one in. Abubakar is the target. Ibrahimovic drops to his feet. He's there a second in the offing for the Galaxy. Lays it forward now. Here comes Jonah Dos Santos on the counter attack to the center now for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Tries to play some keepy up. He had a little too casual from the former Juventus man, but he gets it back. Jonah now puts it right back into his path before Will Trapp sends it clear. Here's Harrison Awful. What a climactic couple of minutes here. Galaxy defense, I have to say they were caught wanting, and boy, it was a huge bullet dodged. Meanwhile, Trapp strides forward. One last thrust for the Crew. Sosa wide now for Jimenez. Left back has come forward. Jimenez, part of that MLS Cup winning side back in 2011 as well. Sosa for Jassy Sardes. Drops back for Argudo. Wide to the right-hand side. Inside the box. Harrison Awful's cross. Off the backside of Ashley Cole. Corner number 4 coming up for the Columbus Crew. They're well inside the second minute of added on time. And this is where the Galaxy need to maintain their concentration. Up comes Abubakar along with his central defensive partner Josh Williams. Ibrahimovic will drop back into the center of that 6-yard box to use his 6'5" frame in defense. And here come Columbus. They'll send it right in over the head of Bingham. So no harm done. Talk about catastrophic. It nearly was for the Galaxy, but they will walk into the halftime break. Spent 15 minutes talking things over. Their defense bent, but it didn't break. The goal disallowed, the own goal disallowed. It really would have been a sucker punch and more of the same for the Galaxy, but they avoid it. The strike coming 3 minutes from halftime from the talented Norwegian Ola Kamara off a sensational team goal. And the Galaxy, despite seeing the Columbus Crew dominate large spells of possession, have the better of it here. 45 minutes down in the books at StubHub Center. It's halftime, and the scoreline reads, the LA Galaxy 1, the Columbus Crew 0, right here on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for Pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
And welcome back to the StubHub Center. A breathtaking end to the first half as the Galaxy putting together a strike on the 42nd minute. It'll be up there with the best of the team goals scored this entire season. Started by Ibrahimovic, Jonah Dos Santos on the layoff, and Ashley Cole crossing for a near post run from Ola Camara, making his first start since early June. But immediately thereafter, the Columbus Crew right back at the other end. Chassis Zardes getting behind the Galaxy defense, beating it for pace, squaring it out in front from Argudo, and it was tapped into his own net by David Romney. However, the goal was disallowed on the VAR check as it had crossed the byline from Chassis Zardes before he could pull it back. So a bullet dodge for the Galaxy, and that would be the last thing they need right now. But you'd have to say, pretty even match between these two. Both teams putting together some decent moves. It's Columbus, though, that had bossed possession. The Galaxy, though, growing into the game and getting more of that possession as the later stages of the first half would wear on, and gaining in confidence. Where they go from here is the big question. They want to keep that screw tightened at the back as they go in search of their 6th clean sheet. But the Crew had looked very, very dangerous on the counterattack. Chassis Zardes able to get in behind and utilize his pace to good effect, but no end payoff for Ziggy Schmid's old side. But it's going to be a fascinating 45 minutes ahead. The halftime report, of course, brought to you by StubHub. Hey, fans, the next time you want to grab LA Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. Not only will you find seats you'll love wherever you want, you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. So get the StubHub app today. It's 1-0 here at halftime here. The Galaxy in control off the Camara strike. Stick around. There's more coming up on our halftime show right here on Galaxy Radio. Don't go anywhere.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
What could make your July even hotter? You in a brand new free Porsche 911 Carrera from San Manuel Casino. Galaxy fans, San Manuel Casino is giving away not 1, but 4 of these turbocharged beauties in the month of July. Simply use your Club Serrano card at any of the over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games, and you could be driving away in the hottest car on the road. San Manuel Casino makes July all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for Pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
And we welcome you back to the StubHub Center, the LA Galaxy leading the Columbus Crew here at halftime. We are happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy, with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. Breaking down the stats, we can confirm it's been the Columbus Crew with a slight edge in possession, 56% to 44 for the Galaxy. 10 chances, but not really putting together good quality chances. The Columbus Crew with just one shot on target. Likewise for the Galaxy with only 4 opportunities. The only shot on target coming from Ola Kamara. What a way to end the first half as the Norwegian strikes for the 7th time this season. 3 minutes from the break. Still plenty of room for improvement. But so far, so good. The Galaxy dodged that big bullet at the end of the first half. And, of course, such an important game right now because a big victory today for the Houston Dynamo over Minnesota United means that Houston overtake the likes of Vancouver into that 6th and final playoff spot, meaning Vancouver dropped down to the 7th position. Houston moving 3 points clear of the LA Galaxy, so points even more of the essence here for the Galaxy if they want to maintain their hunt and pursuit of that elusive spot in the MLS postseason. It's really going to come down to the final days of October, but still plenty of soccer remaining. The official beginning of the second half of the season commences now as the Galaxy, of course, trying to put together a good run of form at home, hunting for their 6th clean sheet as well as their 5th home victory. On the balance, some good display, some good adjustments as well from Ziggy Schmidt as they managed to get their way back into the game, get a foot on the ball, and maintain a little possession. They blunted the attack from Columbus on several occasions, but that pace able to get in behind from Columbus, wide on the left from Sosa, right on the right from Santos, and directly through the middle from Sardes is something they want to keep an eye on. All right, we're going to step aside when we return the second half. LA and Columbus next on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zazz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Get excited for pizza, Galaxy fans, because Papa John's has a Galaxy Game Day offer for you. All season long on every Galaxy Game Day, enjoy 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off all pizzas at regular menu price every Galaxy Game Day with promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans. StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
A hot July night to round out the Independence holiday week. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. The LA Galaxy up 1-0, revisiting Columbus Crew. The strike coming 3 minutes time from Ola Kamara after an absolutely sensational move as Ashley Cole and Jonah Dos Santos able to carve open this Columbus defense, but a quick reply nearly from the Crew. Jossie Zardes able to get in from behind. However, his ball deemed to have crossed over the end line, accounting for the two best chances here in the first half. That is where we stand. The attack very much on the front foot for both of these two at the end of the first half, so it certainly bodes well for an exciting second half here in Southern California at the StubHub Center. The Galaxy, 4 wins, 4 defeats, and that 1 draw, but it's been a real tough week for the Galaxy. Hey, they've only lost once in 7 games, the last 2 games squandering 2-goal leads against the 2 bottom teams in both the East and West conferences. So room for improvement, indeed, the order of the evening tonight. One change we can confirm at halftime, it will be the Columbus Crew opting to go with the Denmark-born Nico Hansen coming in for Pedro Santos in midfield. We'll see if that affects the tactical setup. Greg Berhalter, the former Galaxy man, going with his usual 4-2-3-1, and it was Santos who was on the right-hand side of the attack, and it looks to be a like-for-like swap now, so perhaps necessitated by injury, but Pedro Santos was one of the more dangerous characters. On comes Hansen for his 11th appearance, and the second half gets us going. The Galaxy kick us off, attacking the western goal here at StubHub, and back to Michael Ciani. So far, so good, as the defense has shown more solidity for the Galaxy. It's as you were for the Columbus Crew. The former crewman Ola Kamara gets it about 40 yards from goal, wheels it to the right-hand side for Chris Pontius, who's really enjoying a rich vein of form. Ibrahimovic dropping in deep behind the Norwegian. It's such an interesting attack that's had all kinds of wrinkles this year, as we've seen Kamara play wide on a 4-2-3-1 on the left-hand side, but being linked as Ibrahimovic's partner perhaps will reap the successful fruit that everybody has envisioned. There's no doubt there are massive goals in this Galaxy team, 9 in their last 4 so far, as Ibra drops off but loses possession to Will Trapp. Short-lived, however, as Michael Ciani dives in to win it back, and a casual touch once again from Ibrahimovic, this time to Harrison Awful. Hasn't been at breakneck pace and tempo, but it's been open at times. High lines for both of these two teams. Abubakar now for the Columbus Crew, looking for a win on their travels, which would be just their 3rd win away from Crew Stadium, or Mapfre Stadium rather. Incisive ball cut out by David Romney, but they've won it back, Columbus, just on the edge of the Galaxy penalty area. Here's Hector Jimenez for Ricardo Clark. the 35-year-old former U.S. men's national team star. Sosa trying to dummy it through, but falls to the feet of Chris Pontius, who give it a ride all the way upfield for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's gobbled up everything in the air. Gio dos Santos now wide on the right, 1v1 against Abubakar. Skins the Ghanaian now, squares it for his little brother, and here comes Gio dos Santos for Ibrahimovic, but it's intercepted by Harrison Offal, who's off to the races. Back the other way we go. A real quick tempo to start this one in the second half. Here's Will Trapp. He's pulling the strings there in the center of midfield. Lays it wide to the left for Jimenez. Is joined in from his left back position, well inside the Galaxy half. Trapp, the captain's armband, 25 years of age. A lot of big things were expected out of him 6 years ago as a Columbus Crew youth product. They try and slot it through, but defended well by Ashley Cole. Gio trying to lay it off for Camara to no avail, and here comes Clark. Sosa now for Luis Argudo, the kid from Queens, New York. Makes the overlapping run around Jimenez, 1v1 against Romney, puts it on that right foot. It's Eduardo Sosa, found the back of the net against Saprissa as well as Real Salt Lake. Offal's cross over hits everybody, and it will just trickle over the touchline in a throw-in deep into Galaxy territory for Los Angeles. 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat in their last 3 at home. The last victory, as I mentioned, 3-0 on June 9th over Real Salt Lake. Prior to that, the loss, of course, against FC Dallas. That back on May 30th, 5 days after LA beat up on San Jose on May 25th by a 1-0. Trapp trying to thread it through now. The Santos brothers coming back to good effect now. Here comes Gio leading the line. Coming forward is Ibrahimovic, dropping to the right foot. It's Giovanni dos Santos! And that one just took a deflection. It was fluid and dangerous, but Gio dos Santos couldn't find that final ball through. He's looked good tonight, Gio, in sparing moments. Part of the World Cup setup. Not utilized much, however, during his time in Russia. His only action coming a couple of weeks ago in that win over South Korea. So first corner of the evening for LA. Gio plays it to the far post. Trying to pick out Ricardo Clark, who played the safety first approach. He just heads it over the byline. So corner number 2 on the opposite end, far side. It's going to sit up for Jonah dos Santos, the younger brother of Gio. Jonah saying he was in the best shape of his career coming into this season. We'll see if it pays off on the in-swinger. Ciani rises magnificently to meet that corner from Jonah, but the Frenchman blazes it high. It's just timed his run a little bit late and couldn't steer it on target. It's just a hulking physical presence, Ciani. No doubt a menace and a danger. Back at the other end now, Argudo's rolled right past David Romney. This is end-to-end stuff in the second half. Lays it out. Sosa has it blocked by Shilbeck, who stepped very well to the Venezuelan. Closed down the space. Something that the Galaxy failed to do on recent goals both in San Jose and DC. At times too deep. Harrison Offal now inside the Galaxy half. Squares for Sosa. Turns on the left peg. Trying to slide it through. Nicely played up, and it's fired in by Nico Hansen. Good block once again from his Galaxy defense, who are up on the ropes. Hansen goes to his backside, out of play. Goal kick for David Bingham in Los Angeles. My oh my, what a blistering start to the second half. So the one substitution, Hansen nearly paying dividends after coming on for Pedro Santos. The Galaxy, when leading at halftime on 5 occasions, have yet to succumb to defeat. 2 wins and 3 draws, and have yet to lose this season with 5 wins and 8 draws when they scored the first goal. And it's Ibrahimovic helping it on. Here comes Pontius. He's in behind. Pontius shoulder to shoulder with Clark. Quick eyes to the referee. who doesn't want any part of it. No penalty kick awarded. And this Galaxy fan base up in arms. They wanted a penalty kick. Ziggy Schmid with his arms extended, pleading with Joseph Dickerson. Pontius was in, but the defender had the angle, and it was Clark who just bowled over the former UCSB Gaucho. In the in-fair play. So no VAR. Referee with no hesitation, and from the immediate looks at it, could have gone either way, but shoulder to shoulder. No play for the ball that time from Ricardo Clark. Back the other way, Columbus go, but they concede possession. Last off of Argudo just makes it too heavy. Trying to free up the likes of Hector Jimenez. Distribution's got to be better at the back for LA. It's improved, but another header won. They've had so much success playing direct, but turning the ball over and careless giveaways in dangerous areas have really haunted the Galaxy, who didn't look that poor against San Jose as well as DC, but just those momentary lapses of concentrations and some questionable tackling and individual errors have cost them. To take better care of it. Ibrahimovic now on the long ball from Ciani, chests it down for Gio. Wide on the right, Pontius. Inside that Columbus third on the overlap, Gio crosses. Great movement, gets it back. Some confusion back there as Abubakar gets right in front of his keeper, Stefan. LA will keep it on the throw-in. That nearly worked out very well for LA. Really would have put Columbus behind the 8 ball. So Pontius standing very near to the corner flag with the throw-in. Remember, Abubakar would have 4 changes tonight from the team that won against Real Salt Lake. So Pontius now with a throw, as a referee will confer with Abubakar and Ibrahimovic. Remember, those two came together in the first half. Long heaving throw. Ibrahimovic knocks it on. Steered clear by Hansen. Here's Ashley Cole. Steps around. Ashley Cole fires. Takes a deflection in. Ibra tries to bring it down. He goes to ground. Referee points to the spot. Penalty for the LA Galaxy. Abubakar just bowls over Zlatan Ibrahimovic. No question about it. A slap in the face. And just takes down the big Swede. Abubakar will plead his case. This will be checked, but I very much highly doubt it will be overturned. Abubakar comes in, challenges Ibra, hits him, and enough for the penalty. Clear as the light of day. That on the 55th minute. And the first penalty kick awarded the entire season for the Galaxy. One of 2 teams that have yet to have been awarded a penalty kick. And it will be Zlatan Ibrahimovic who won it, and he will take it. No doubt relishing this moment. Referee Joseph Dickerson calling the keeper Zach Steffen back to his line. And the crowd erupting into chants of Ibra. Ibra. They know what he can do from these situations. He's made a living from the spot wherever he has played across Europe. Can he tally his first kick from the spot here in Los Angeles with the bright lights on those big broad shoulders? It will be Zlatan Ibrahimovic against Zach Steffen on the 56th minute. It's Ibra, and it's one all the way through. 2-0 to the Galaxy. Nearly touched wide by Steffen. He wins the battle. Another one for Ibra. Make it 11 on the campaign, tying him with Chassis Zardes for second best in Major League Soccer. 57th minute. Another 2-goal lead for Los Angeles for the 3rd game running. make it 4. You can hear the crowd. So Ibrahimovic converts, and Columbus will kick it off. Abubakar. What kind of an answer will we see out of the Crew? They've not been a slouch at all. Sosa. Looking to just take the wind out of the Galaxy sails. They know that the Galaxy are vulnerable. Wide on the right, awful. Good movement from Hansen. Belts one across, it'll go out of play. Well, I've got a moment. Fans are always encouraged to arrive early. Avoid the headaches of traffic and hop on board the Galaxy Express, powered by Long Beach Transit. The Galaxy Express offers free shuttles to and from StubHub Center for all Galaxy home games. For more info, visit lagalaxy.com/shuttle. Corner number 5 for the Crew. On the far side, the right foot of Trapp meets the head of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Sosa for Argudo. His right-footed cross over everybody, entirely mishit. It sends it into row C of the Angel City Brigade. We'll see another switch right now from Greg Berhalter. He's seen enough. So we'll see who will take the pitch right now. It's going to be Mike Grella making his 5th appearance. So Argudo off, second sub for Columbus. Something's got to change because the Galaxy are running all over Columbus right now. So Grella on, and Argudo really had some incisive runs in the first half, comes off after 59 minutes. Meanwhile, it's Ola Kamara, very slow to get up. Play will be stopped as the Norwegian will receive some attention. A chance for Ziggy Schmid to confer with his assistants, as well as Giovanni Dos Santos and Chris Pontius, while Kamara will get some medical attention. Roman Alessandrini is off the bench. He was the man sacrificed tonight. 1 of 3. Well, we've got a moment, fans. LA Galaxy season ticket membership deposits for the 2019 MLS season are now available. Fans who place a $50 deposit can ensure access to prime seating locations at the best rates. Place your deposit today and receive a complimentary scarf. Visit lagalaxy.com/since96 for more info. Kamara off. His day is done. A good shift put in. Scored the first goal for his 7th of the season. And appropriately enough, lucky number 7 comes in as the Frenchman, Roman Alessandrini. One of the 3 LA Galaxy designated players comes back on here for a half-hour shift, trying to seal the win. Ibrahimovic trying to overpower Williams. Meanwhile, as play resumes on the hour mark, it's wheeled out wide for Columbus on the right-hand side for Harrison Awful. Here's Grella, who will slot into a central midfield position. Near side for Hector Jimenez. Grella, the former New York Red Bull man. It's a poor ball from Jimenez, cut out by the spry younger Jonah Dos Santos. Just pulled down from behind. That's going to be a foul on Josh Williams. It was a prudent approach, and he's going to be booked for it. So Josh Williams receives his 2nd booking of the season. Perhaps a smart decision, as Jonah was off to the races. 3rd and final switch, we can confirm. So showing all his cards right now. Ricardo Clark off, a tactical move right now, as the Argentinian designated player Federico Higuain will come on, the 33-year-old big brother of the Argentine international Gonzalo. So we'll see how this affects things. Federico likes to play inside, just behind the number 9, which tonight in this case is going to be Chelsea Sardes. Meanwhile, Will Trapp trying to exit. So all subs deployed. All the cards on the table right now for Berhalter. Free kick for Los Angeles. Looking for victory number 7 this season. Trying to stretch their run to 5 games without defeat. 2 wins and 2 draws since they lost to FC Dallas here at StubHub back on May 30th. Here's Zlatan for Pontius, who drops it back into the Galaxy half for Dave Romney. Long ball over the top, well weighted. Those two linked up nicely on Wednesday. They do it again tonight. Zlatan trying to get the better of Abubakar. Slips it right between the Ghanaian's leg. Fires one off. Brave punch from Stefan. It was dazzling from Ibrahimovic, who makes an embarrassment of Lala Abubakar, just nutmegging the defender 5 minutes after winning the penalty. No shame in that, though, as many have fallen victim to the talents of Zlatan. It was a collision with Pontius, meanwhile, with Zach Steffen. Pontius came in a little overzealous. Referee didn't like what he saw, so Pontius will be booked for the Galaxy in the collision with the keeper. Pontius collecting his first yellow card. Meanwhile, Columbus win it back. Higuain gets his first touch. This is Josh Williams, pressured by Roman Alessandrini, who will come in a like-for-like role. No change in tactics with the Galaxy substitution. Galaxy have had a hard time putting players together. The Santos, as well as Ibra, who's gotten in behind Abubakar once again. Abubakar forced to come out and foul the Swede. Ibrahimovic looks to the referee's assistant, Eduardo Mariscal, for the foul. Didn't get it, but it got gone off of the Ghanaian defender, so it's going to be corner number 3 right now for the LA Galaxy. Standing over the left foot of Roman Alessandrini on this near side. He's got a beauty of a left foot. Columbus are on the ropes right now. And this one is quickly slipping away. A third could be fatal. So Alessandrini, up comes Ciani. Joining in the fray as well is Dave Romney, as Shelbeck will stay back. Alessandrini hits one at the far post. Rising is Pontius. Kitchen knocks one in. Columbus can't clear their lines. It's hooked on, but a foul. It'll be against Perry Kitchen. It's just too aggressive and over the back of the Columbus defender. So here come the crew on the free kick. Sosa trying to stride past midfield as well to turn on Shelbeck. He's done brilliantly. Eduardo Sosa. He's a good one. Higuain. His first taste of an attacking foray, trying to work the diagonal back on the reverse for Sardis, but let it too far for the former Galaxy man. Sardis so much more effective playing as the point man, number 9 up top, able to stretch the field vertically. Been asked to play a variety of roles in the Galaxy. You mentioned up top is a number 9, wide is the proverbial number 7 or number 11, and of course back as a right back as well during the tenure of Ziggy Schmidt in the later stages of last season. It's as though those days are well behind him. Jimenez wins it but gives it away. Kitchen for Gio. Gio a little high, reckless, and comes in over the back of Will Trapp. Quick free kick taken by Higuain. Nicely cut out, though, at the back by Michael Ciani. Here's Chris Pontius inside his own half. He's done great work working the line, running the line, as Ziggy Schmidt has said. It's not his natural position. He's had his fitness problems and his injury issues, but he really has looked the part as of late. A no-look volley from Ibrahimovic to bring it down. He is feeling it, folks. Far right-hand side, Alessandrini cutting on the inside. Ibra takes the layout from Gio. Doesn't quite come off his elegant vision, and Abubakar wins it. Oh, he's giving it away. Alessandrini steps over. Alessandrini fires, and it's a trifecta. It's lights out in Los Angeles. LA 3, Columbus nothing. Seven minutes after coming on as a sub, Roman Alessandrini grabs his fourth of the campaign. It was just awful at the back for Columbus. Alessandrini, ever the poacher, in an opportunistic fashion, takes the giveaway. It took an unlucky deflection, but Abubakar just makes a mess of it. And Alessandrini comes back to pick his pocket, steps around Awful, and goes across opposite side of the keeper, bottom left-hand corner, and that will do it. Roman Alessandrini off the bench and into the goals. And what is turning out to be an absolutely magnificent second half for LA. The second half goals 10 minutes apart on the penalty kick strike from Ibrahimovic and the substitute Roman Alessandrini. Not bad when you can bring in your top goal scorer last year off the bench. Such is the firepower that LA possess. Is this that moment that's going to be a turning point? They're vulnerable at the back, no. All the way to the end line is Columbus's Hector Jimenez. His cross is repelled by Ciani. What a game. What an outing. The Galaxy trying to stay level with Houston, who moved up and surpassed Vancouver with a 3-0 win over Minnesota United earlier today. Sporting and Toronto sharing 2 goals apiece in Kansas City. Seattle and New England goalless on the East Coast. Federico Higuain softly chips it up. Zardes, flag is down. Gyasi Zardes denied by Bingham. A massive save. Hansen trying to turn and fire. Harrison Awful as it's blocked and over the bar. The Galaxy defense digging in, showing some vulnerability, but plenty of resilience. Just a magnificent save from David Bingham to deny Gyasi Zardes at the near post. They had 3 chances at it, Columbus. It was Hansen who fired, deflected, and Awful lets one go as Kitchen just gets a foot in. The ensuing corner not quite coming off. Awful now, about 20 yards away, reverses course. Hansen onside, trying to pull it back. Takes a deflection off of Pontius. They want a handball, the Columbus bench. They're not going to get it. What a game. Just a breathtaking center half from a Los Angeles perspective. Eduardo Sosa now looking for the reply. Great football now as Hansen is trying to reverse course, but Ciani picked his pocket. LA win it back, and Frenchman unfortunately sends it out in play. Really happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. Christian Miles bringing you all the action from the StubHub Center. Match day 18, the Galaxy looking for win number 7. We're going to call upon their second sub of the evening. And Ibrahimovic will come off to a rousing ovation to be replaced by the newest man on the team. The former Philadelphia Union right back, Shannon Williams, will slot in. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic having some words with Abubakar on his way out. Pulls down his pants and says, have some of that. Zlatan. Yeah, giving Abubakar an earful and a little taste of the backside as well. Cannot believe it. Ibrahimovic, he tell you what, folks, he talks the talk, but he walks the walk. Just a special player. And he had been warring with Abubakar all night. So Shannon Williams on, quickly come the Galaxy. And Gio Dos Santos holds it up. It's a 1v5. Shannon Williams continued his run. Alessandrini feeling it. Fires! Looking for that top corner from about 20 yards away. But he had all kinds of power behind it, Roman. He loves to cut in on that left, a la Arjen Robben. So good to see Shannon Williams, who was picked up as a free agent last with Vancouver Whitecaps. had some off-the-field legal issues last year. The charges from the Canadian British Columbian government were stayed. His suspension ended by Major League Soccer, the Galaxy waiving Emra Clemente to make room for Shannon Williams. It's a good pickup. It's plenty of experience. Does Shannon Williams, the 28-year-old, now making his second appearance after debuting last Saturday against San Jose. Gio's won it now, and he's got a 2v3 with Alessandrini in front of him. Gio against Williams lays it off to the right-hand side, and Alessandrini trying to square it. Corner number 4 coming up for LA. Inside 20 minutes left at the StubHub Center. A match that's had a little bit of everything, minus the red card. While you've got a moment, you can win VIP tickets to an upcoming game. The Denny's VIP sweepstakes for lucky fans will be randomly chosen to win the VIP package that includes 4 Galaxy tickets, the chance to win warm-ups from the field during a September Galaxy match. You can enter at www.galaxy.com/Denny's for your chance to win. That's LAGalaxy.com/Denny's. VIP tickets, very good package from Denny's. Great games coming up on that as well. But the Galaxy take this corner short. Alessandrini fires in. Header deflects wide. Make it number 5 from the opposite side. They're in total control. The tables have turned. It's night and day. I don't know what Ziggy Schmidt said to this team at halftime, but my oh my. They have really heeded his advice, his words well, because they have played Columbus right off the park here in the second half. A real convincing display. But the letdowns have been well documented and talked throughout the broadcast. Still plenty of time for things to change. 74th minute, 3-0 LA. That one's sent in. Pontius meets the header, challenged by Abubakar. Easily plucked away by Zach Steffen. He's looking pretty nimble despite having knee surgery as recently as 2 weeks ago. Wide for Mike Grella. He'll work the switch. It's a real poor ball from Grella. He's had a couple of those tonight. Jonah Dos Santos for his little brother. Or Gio for his little brother Jonah. Back the other way for Ashley Cole. Cole waiting for the support. LA in no real big hurry right now. This is a crucial time. It's a test of LA's ability to manage this game. Can they see it out? From a morale perspective, a shutout or clean sheet as important as 3 points. They lose possession. Back to Columbus keeper Zach Steffen. They'll build once again through awful. A victory would see the Galaxy bring their season total of points at home to 16, but they've got some good movement in behind. It's a great ball from Hansen trying to pick out Columbus's Chassis Sardes. Federico Higuain, the Argentine, lays it to the top. Sosa slides around one, trying to pick out that top corner, and just a half chance, really. But as I was mentioning, through 9 games played, 13 points. If this result holds, which it looks like it will, the Galaxy will go up to 16 points and surpass the total for the entirety of 2017. And they recorded 14 points. A season that saw them win just 3 times at StubHub. Big night tonight. Great crowd on hand despite the suffocating, searing temperatures. Bingham's ball won by Abubakar. I'll tell you what, Abubakar has not had the best of evenings, but he's continuing to give it his best shot. He wins the header yet again. Throw in for the Galaxy just in front of the bench. There can be no letdown. They need to see this out. It's just fine and dandy to get a 3-goal lead, but they need a 90-minute effort, something they, to be all honest, they have not had this entire season. They've come close. This would be comprehensive if they can sustain it. So Bingham gives it a ride. Once again, gobbled up by Lalas Abubakar. the heart of that Columbus defense. His partner Josh Williams links with Hansen. Amidst the high pressure from the Galaxy, wide on the right-hand side for the visiting Crew. Really needs something right now. They've used all three of their subs. Higuain brings it up. Defers to Hansen, the Danish-born midfielder. Plays it back for Sosa. Into the Galaxy half, wide on the right-hand side for the attacking right back, Harrison Offel. A lot of Ghanaian representation here for Columbus, by the way. There's no ingenuity right now about this Columbus team. They've been stifled in the Galaxy midfield. It's really put a chokehold on things. Hansen trying to back in to no avail. Kitchen comes away with it. Pontius, those two in no real big hurry. Here's Gio, who's really been a good link between midfield and attack tonight. One of his best outings of the season. A lot of speculation as to where is his best position in this Galaxy setup. It's a new 3-5-2 system that's been put into effect since he last appeared for LA at the end of May. Considering a little bit of rust, so to speak. Remember, just one appearance in the last 8 games for LA. He slotted in very well. Bingham pops up the goal kick. Jimenez wins the header for Columbus, and Ciani volleys it to midfield. Here's Williams for Offel. Higuain. He's out of hand in 11 goals this season. Beautiful ball from Higuain. Those of you familiar with his big brother, or his little brother, Gonzalo. It's Federico, very much a prototypical number 10. Next to pull the strings. Does so this time, fires in it. Cross on a rope. Intercepted by Ciani, wide on the right, claimed by Offel, puts another great cross in. This time it's Bingham covering up at the near post. Good catch. In a World Cup in the time of year when we've seen a lot of punches, Bingham doing the sensible thing and claiming sole possession, wrapping his gloves behind it. Ciani for Kitchen. Harrison Offel claims it right now. Wide on the right-hand side. Ciani cuts it out as this is how the wave is making its way around. Great support tonight. Great support on 4th of July. Despite the 2-2 draw. Snap that run of consecutive draws. Long diagonal played up. Hansen can't bring it down. Schielbeck clears on the Galaxy's behalf. Williams just on the edge of the Galaxy box. They're a little deep right now. Stepping forward is Shannon Williams. Galaxy really needed a right back. He might be just what the doctor ordered until Rolf Felcher comes back from injury. He's not expected back till next month sometime. Higuain now. It's a good spell this from Columbus. They could do with a goal. 10 minutes left here at StubHub. Grella fires one in, but just overhits Hansen, who's been active and lively. But once again, that final product in the attacking third is lacking a little bit. We'll see the third and final switch for the Galaxy. Gio dos Santos will come off, and a good shift from him to be replaced by Emmanuel Boateng. So Giovanni dos Santos off, Boateng on. Sustained a hamstring problem and a pull against Portland midway through last month at Boateng. He missed the trip to San Jose, as well as Wednesday's clash, and he gets his first taste of MLS action since the June 9th win over Real Salt Lake. All smiles for Giovanni Dos Santos. He needed this game. He needed a good performance. They got one. Jimenez makes the diagonal run. Zardes wins the header, but it's tame. Easily held on the line by Bingham. While we've got a moment, Galaxy fans, come cheer on Zlatan, Leggett, Kamara, and the rest of the Galaxy crew as they get set to take on Orlando City SC here at StubHub on July 29th. Don't miss a moment of the action. Tickets start as low as $26. Buy your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Back the other way. Pontius upended by Abubakar, but goes out of play. Throw in for the Columbus Crew. Other scores coming in on a busy night of Major League Soccer action earlier today. It was the Philadelphia Union losing out to Atlanta United by 2-0 at home. And strangely enough, Montreal finally got a win, dealing the Colorado Rapids a 2-1 defeat. That up in Quebec. New England 0, Seattle 0. Sporting Kansas City 2-2 against Toronto FC. Houston 3-0 over Minnesota. Big scores coming in. Real Salt Lake tangling with FC Dallas right now, as well as Vancouver and Chicago. So Columbus player down now in the 84th minute. As the Galaxy gets set for 3 consecutive games, technically away from home. It's Vancouver leading Chicago 3-2 in the 82nd minute. That's not good news for the Galaxy. So Jimenez will come off. Real Salt Lake have beaten FC Dallas by 2-0. It's not good news for the Galaxy. We'll tell you how it affects the standings coming up in our post-game show. Right here on Galaxy Radio, wherever you may be, Galaxy.com, Sirius XMFC. Down the right-hand side, and it's a shove in the back from Hansen. The referee wanted to look at it. No penalty given. Columbus with a slight stare. Portland Timbers 1, San Jose Earthquakes 0. That in the 47th minute. And then LAFC 2-0 over Orlando City. That one early stages of half number 2. So the free kick, or rather the goal kick for David Bingham, who's really not seeing too many threats so far. Hasn't had to make a great deal of saves. Remember, he's made 63 of them coming into tonight. Only Evan Bush of Montreal have been forced into making more. Tell you what, less saves your keeper has to make, the better. Much better defensive organization. Columbus have not found the creative inspiration going forward, despite having the league's second best goal scorer in Gyasi Zardes, and one of the top assist men in Federico Higuain. Perry Kitchen wins it back. Ima Boateng gets his first touch of the month. Alessandrini, one of the more recent goal scorers, he'll try his luck. Just scuffs it a bit, and a low hit easily held by Steffen. He'll roll one out for Federico Higuain. Sosa. Oh, beautiful ball played through. Hansen's first touch. Heavy. Out comes Bingham. Good goalkeeping from David Bingham. Just a brilliantly worked move that time from Columbus, but heavy on that final touch was Nico Hansen. Hansen, born in Denmark, raised in Carmichael, California. An interesting background from him. I've no doubt he's still smarting just a bit after Denmark's round of 16 exit by Croatia on penalty kicks earlier in the week. Three minutes plus added on time. Abubakar will send it back to his keeper. Williams will bring it up. Up next for Columbus, a tough trip away to Davivia and NYCFC for a home clash a week later at Mapfre Stadium against Orlando City. The appeal for a penalty kick. Jimenez hit the deck. It's on the edge of the box from Grella, the substitute. Federico Higuain trying to slalom through a sea of white shirts. Ima Boateng closing down the Argentine. Back the other way we go. Columbus enjoying the spell, but it's LA just content to absorb the pressure. Jimenez. Trap angles one in, overhits it for Chassis Zardes, easily plucked out of the air by David Bingham. Been very impressed with David Bingham. His decision making is vastly improved, even though the play of the defense as a whole has left a little bit to be desired as of late. He's really rarely put a foot wrong the last couple of months after some perhaps shaky moments in the first few months of the season. Jonah Dos Santos on it now for the LA Galaxy. Harassed by Federico Higuain. Here's Pontius with his back to goal. Good hold-up play against the big, strong Lalas Abubakar. Galaxy trying to see it out here. It's one back by Roman Alessandrini. Pontius has reverted to that roll up top since Ibra's gone off, with Alessandrini wide on the right-hand side. Statistically, in terms of possession, that's really not going to tell the true nature. Galaxy with goals in the 42nd, 57th, and 67th minutes and absorbing 60% of this possession. That was the same story against DC. Same exact numbers. DC putting 3 shots on target tonight. Same number as Columbus. They've been blunted so far. Here's Sosa trying to end that. Fires one in. Good save from David Bingham. Did well there. Chances just have been at a premium. Not coming abundantly enough for head coach Greg Berhalter, who's been mentioned as perhaps a successor to Bruce Arena for the U.S. men's national team on a permanent basis. Interesting to see what moves are made by Carlos Cordero and the U.S. Soccer Federation. Here's Trap, meanwhile, for the Columbus Crew. Must hold off of it. 3 minutes will be added on as we head in past the allotted period. Final minute, Higuain fires right off the back of Jonah Dos Santos, who's still smarting from that. All kinds of rasping power from the Argentine there. Not a part of the side that beat Real Salt Lake on Saturday. Inside for Trap, trying to leave it. Boateng saw it, read it to perfection, and here come the Galaxy. And it's Emmanuel Boateng leading the counter-attack. Slips in behind Sosa, who does well to pick the Ghanaian's pocket, gets a piece of him, but referee Joseph Dickerson was about 2 yards away, says get up and play on. It's a nice tackle there from Sosa. Grella now, about 35 yards away from the LA goal. Squares it across, space for Sosa, has Awful to the right, slips it into the LA final third. Just trying to find that end payoff, but that final ball's been lacking. But so many white shirts back there for LA. Difficult to break down. Jimenez for Grella. They just pack in the box, trying to see it out. Up and over and food and drink as Bingham comes off his line outside the 6-yard box to claim. Some tough opposition coming up for the Galaxy in the New England Revolution, despite their goalless draw tonight against the Seattle Sounders. See what's in store. 10 goals in their 4 games. The Galaxy, if this holds, make it 11 actually. Grella loses out. Sardis trying to turn. Fire straight in. And turned away by Bingham. It's square back across as Shelbeck cuts it out nicely. Real powerful hit that time from Sardis. Bingham just beats it away. Higuain. 93rd minute, final minute here at StubHub. Can the Galaxy see it out for a clean sheet? Shannon Williams cuts out that long diagonal, and Perry Kitchen makes a no-nonsense intervention. Leads it forward for the experienced Chris Pontius. And right now he's got a wide-open Roman Alessandrini in open field. Roman looks and fires and hits. A golazo, folks. An exclamation point on a magnificent night. It's another super goal. Double delight. The je ne sais quoi is there. LA 4, Columbus nada. The perfect evening and the most convincing home display. Some great goals tonight, but this one amongst the best. He could have gone to the corner flag. Pontius squares it up, and from about 18 yards out on the edge of the box, that sweet left foot hits it with power and curve across Stefan into the back of the net. And Roman Alessandrini grabs his 5th goal of the season. What a night for the Galaxy, and the perfect tonic ahead of 3 consecutive games on their travels. And Columbus with no answer. And that's going to do it full time here at the StubHub Center. A goal in the first half from Ola Kamara and 3 in the second, punctuated by 2 from Roman Alessandrini. The most convincing win of the entire season for Los Angeles against a very highly touted opponent, and that means that they will hold level with the Houston Dynamo on 25 points. We'll see where they land when the dust settles here in the Western Conference standings, but they are in the thick of the hunt. It was an inspirational performance tonight, and dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's, frosting on the cake, whatever you want to call it, it's the 6th clean sheet of the campaign. Full time at StubHub Center. LA Galaxy 4, the Columbus Crew 0. Stick around, folks. The post-mortem continues. The post-game show coming up next, right here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
And welcome back to the very happy StubHub Center for LA Galaxy supporters. A super night for Los Angeles. Far and away, their most convincing display of the entire season. A 4-goal outburst, the most we've seen from the Galaxy of the entire campaign in a single match. Roman Alessandrini with 2 goals off the bench in the second half, complementing a 57th minute penalty kick from Zlatan Ibrahimovic after the Galaxy walked into halftime with a 1-0 advantage, courtesy of Ola Kamara. This game was a tale of 2 halves. Absolutely incredible here. The Galaxy taking control from the get-go after halftime after a pretty evenly played first 45 minutes that saw the Galaxy record just 1 shot on target. Along with Columbus Crew, they end up with 5 attempts on target, converting 4 of those. And it was the Columbus Crew, despite with an overwhelming lion's share of possession, 60% of it, possession without a purpose, and that is where it stands. Just a super night for the Los Angeles Galaxy, and we'll tell you where they stand here in terms of the standings when we get the final scores in from a big clash between Vancouver against Chicago. That's going to have a big effect on this one. But right now, our man of the match is brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife Nutrition for a better life. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic, once again, the standout performer tonight, winning balls in the air, that direct style really paying off, using his 6'5" frame to win a penalty kick. As he was brought down in the second half by Lalas Abubakar, he would step up and convert the first penalty kick awarded to the Galaxy this entire campaign. And that really is when LA put their foot on the gas. Greg Berhalter, the Columbus Crew manager, has to be very disappointed with the inability to carve open this Galaxy defense, which has had all kinds of troubles and travails in recent weeks, but they couldn't do it, and it's back to the drawing board for the Crew. But it's happy times right now for Los Angeles as they move up to 25 points played through 18 games, and they begin the second half of the season in positive fashion here as they move level with the Houston Dynamo as we get set for the playoff push. It'll be a big send-off here because the Galaxy with some big games coming up. We mentioned the trip away to New England on Saturday. That will be followed by another trip just a week later away to the Philadelphia Union on the 21st before returning home the following Thursday to take on LAFC and rounding out the month here at the StubHub Center against Orlando City. Just the kind of send-off that Ziggy Schmid wanted. All right, when we return, we'll keep you apprised of some other final scores. We'll tell you where the Galaxy lands in the Western Conference standings. Are they in the playoff hunt? The only way to find out is to come on back. Postgame show rolls on right here on Galaxy Radio.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up life like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
Postgame show rolls on here on Galaxy Radio. Los Angeles, a comprehensive 4-0 thumping of the Columbus Crew. And Roman Alessandrini capping off a wonderful performance. 2 goals in the second half. And the LA Galaxy, despite taking maximum points, still find themselves on the outside looking in, because RSL and Vancouver both victorious right now, and that means Vancouver 1 point clear of both the Houston Dynamo in the 7th position and the LA Galaxy in the 8th position. However, the good news, the Galaxy came in 2 points adrift of that final playoff spot. They have cut that gap to 1. So keep your eyes on the standings, folks, as the hunt for the MLS playoffs and the plot begins to thicken, as the Galaxy really putting together one of their best attacking performances as well as defensive performances all the way through. A balanced effort throughout. The Galaxy taking advantage of some porous defending as Columbus are forced to make 4 changes. 2 of those in the back as Abubakar came in and Josh Williams to replace Gaston Sato as well as Jonathan Mensah. And I think that's where this game was won. Zlatan Ibrahimovic playing up top in that 3-5-2, able to stand on Abubakar, making a mockery of this Columbus defense at time, but gave them all they could handle. And throwing the extra firepower of Roman Alessandrini off the bench. It's a Galaxy team that has really got to fancy their chances in what was a magnificent night here at the StubHub Center. We'll see if they can continue that. But the time is now for Ziggy Schmid and company as they record their 7th win, stretching their unbeaten run to 5 games, and a team that's only lost once in their last 8. You know Brad Friedel is looking at this game, the head coach of the New England Revolution, and making his plans, because when they are on and when they are clicking as they did tonight, this team, the Los Angeles Galaxy, can flat out play with anybody and can beat anybody, and they're starting to realize this immense potential that everybody thought they would have when they made those big season acquisitions at the beginning of the campaign, with the likes of Ola Kamara coming over, and, of course, the signing of big Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Philadelphia losing out 2-0 tonight. to Atlanta. Montreal victorious. New England and Seattle sharing the points in a 0-0 draw. Sporting Kansas City dropping points yet again, 2-2 against Toronto FC. Vancouver 3-2 over Chicago, and Real Salt Lake taking care of business 2-0 over FC Dallas. Things really not going according to plan. Houston Dynamo 3-0 over Minnesota United. And, of course, the Portland Timbers midway through the second half 2-0 over the San Jose Earthquakes. LASC 2-1 over Orlando City, that one with 15 minutes remaining. So for the time being, until the dust settles, the Galaxy will have to be content with a place outside those playoff positions, but plenty of soccer remaining as match day number 19 beckons in the beginning of a 3-game road stand away to New England, away to Philadelphia, and away to LAFC before rounding out the month here on the 29th at home, of course, to Orlando City. Good night tonight. That's going to do it for everybody on behalf of the entire crew here at StubHub Center. Once again, the final score, the LA Galaxy 4, the Columbus Crew 0. We thank you for joining us. I'm Christian Miles saying good night from Carson. We'll see you next week.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. Toyota Care covers factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Galaxy fans, 2 pizzas are better than 1. That's why Papa John's is offering you 2 large one-topping pizzas for only $7.77 each. That's 2 large Papa John's pizzas loaded with quality and topped with your favorite topping for only $7.77 each. Order online at papajohns.com or walk into your local Papa John's today. We're locally owned and operated. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Limited time offer. Prices and participation may vary. Not valid with all discounts. Additional toppings, taxes, and fees extra.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.